After years of work and millions of dollars of investment, the Virgin Orbit launch was meant to herald a new era for the UK space industry. The arrival of the modified jumbo jet that would carry the Launcher 1 rocket to 35,000 feet was seen as the dream finally turning into a reality. Thousands were in Cornwall to watch the plane take off, but after the rocket was deployed, the live stream being shown locally on the big screen and online around the world made this announcement.
Welcome back, everyone. It appears that Launcher 1 has suffered an anomaly which will prevent us from making orbit for this mission. We are looking at the information and data that we have gotten, and we'll be back with you in a moment with more.
At market opening, Virgin Orbit shares fell 22%. Despite the failure, a pledge to continue what had been started across the UK.
Whilst the financial loss can be compensated, obviously time and effort is one that people feel, I think, more emotionally than otherwise. So, look, we'll go again. The industry's resilient and there's still excitement for creating a launch capability here in the UK. And we're looking forward to doing launches here from Cornwall and likewise from Scotland.
Globally, the UK is second only to the United States in terms of the number of satellites it produces. The space sector here employs almost 50,000 people, with a speciality in smaller and nano satellites. Deploying them from UK soil rather than outsourcing the final step is meant to be the final piece of the jigsaw. It should create income and jobs and drive the costs down for smaller local companies looking to have a presence in orbit. The Welsh firm Spaceforge had a satellite on the failed rocket.
We founded Spaceforge in 2018. At the time, the average price per kilogram to get to space was about $35,000. Today, it's about $5,000, and that's been in 4-ish years. So each time, even by a few $100s per kilogram that comes down, it only opens up more and more market opportunities.
But with failure comes questions over whether the UK space industry can get much larger. It produced $20 billion worth of income in 2019 to 2020. Despite being launched from England, Virgin Orbit is an American company. The Launcher 1 rocket was designed and built in California, and claims of a possible 150 jobs at Cornwall Spaceport seem optimistic, say critics, without other horizontal launch companies committing to using the facility. Orbex want to launch small rockets in the more conventional manner. They aim to use a launch pad in Scotland at one of 7 possible spaceport venues across the UK.
Orbex was founded in early 2016. We're currently a team of about 120 people working to build a rocket to reliably take our customers' payloads into low Earth orbit, launching from Scotland. And we're well down the track now. We've matured a lot of the systems. We're really refining everything, getting ready for launch in the very near future.
In 2002, just under 100 satellites, probes and other objects were launched into space. 2 decades later, that figure is above 2,000. The vast majority are smaller satellites for observation, communication or internet, being carried by commercial suppliers. The UK government is ultimately aiming to take 30% of these launches. The market is thought to currently be worth $13 billion a year. In 2021, former Prime Minister Boris Johnson vowed to turn global Britain into galactic Britain as it seeks to cement its place as a key player in the space industry. But with other countries rapidly developing their own launcher programmes, the UK can ill afford many more high-profile failures. John Beaver, CNA, London.